Thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. I'm Kurt Thomas. Scott Bowling right here, guys. Thank y'all so much from the Ultimate Man Cave of all time, guys. We love you. We're going to be doing some special things with you tonight. We got some awesome stuff. We got some awesome songs. And what can I say? We're just going to have a good time, guys. And here's one of the songs right here that me and Scott have been playing together forever. Here's a little Dobie Gray. You ready for this, Scotty?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Day after day, I'm more confused. Yet I look for the light through the pouring rain. You know that's a game that I hate to lose. Now I'm feeling the strain, waiting to shame. Oh, give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, to free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Won't you take me away? Yeah, yeah. Beginning to think that I'm wasting time. I don't understand the things I do. The world outside looks so unkind. Now I'm counting on you to carry me through. Oh, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I'm gonna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. Won't you take me away? Yeah. When my mind is free, you know that a melody can move me. When I'm feeling blue, your guitar's coming through to soothe me. Yeah. Thanks for the joy that you've given me. I want you to know I believe in your soul. Whoa, whoa. Rhythm and rhyme and harmony, they help me along, making me strong. Whoa, give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. Wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. This is Scott Bowling on the horn right here. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll, drift away. Why not now? Won't you take me? Oh, take me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Give me the beat, boys, and free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away. Thank you very much for listening, guys. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. All right, we're going to do a song right here. My buddy Scotty, he has got some of the ultimate albums of all time framed and hanging on his Ultimate Man Cave wall right here. And I'm going to show you one. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere.
Sure. Oh.
Back in the day,
back in the day,
I used to sit there. If anyone remembers the original Nintendo, I used to play a game called Marble Madness, and I put on my Walkman, and I would listen to this record right here. It's Hall & Oates, Rockin' Soul Part 1. right here. This album, I'd sit there and listen to this record and play. You remember Marble Madness? Mm-hmm. Did you ever play?
No, I wasn't a huge. Mike Tyson was the guy.
Oh, you were a super Punch Out guy, right?
Mike Tyson's Punch Out, yeah.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. All right. Well, for any of y'all out there who remember a little Hall & Oates, guys, me and Scotty are going to lay down some Hall & Oates for you right here. Here we go. You're a rich girl, but you're gone too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. You can rely on the old man's money. It's a rich girl, you're gone too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. You can see money, but it won't get you too far, get you too far. Well, don't you know? Don't you know that it's wrong to take what it's giving you so far gone on your own? You can get along, you can try to be strong, you'll never be strong, 'cause you're a rich girl, but you go too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. You can rely on the old man's money. Get you too far. High and dry, out of the rain. It's so easy, but unless when you can't feel free. And don't you know that a love can't grow? But it's too much to give, you grab a limb with a feel of it all. 'Cause you're a rich girl, but you go too far, but you know it don't matter anyway. Hall & Oates there for you, folks. For anybody who remembers some Hall & Oates, we went and saw Hall & Oates.
We did.
Who opened up for him that night? Do you remember?
Oh, it was like an 80s band. I can't remember.
It was Tears for Fears.
Tears, yes.
Tears for Fears, baby. Yes. Tears for Fears. Speaking of Tears for Fears, we're gonna do you a little Tears for Fears right here. Tears for Fears.
Yeah, you gotta tell the story real fast. When Sabrina said, "I'm gonna buy Sabrina a T-shirt," then I look at Sabrina.
He looks at Sabrina and he goes,
"What are you
What are you, a large?" But it came out like large.
Because I did not want to say it, but I was like, "What are you, a large? What am I saying?"
Like whenever you make a mistake, it comes out slow mo. It's like, I'll buy you a T-shirt, Sabrina. Are you a large?
You're not large.
You're not large at all.
Yeah.
I love you, darling. All right, here we go. Here's a little Tears for Fears. 2. Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. Even while we sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule the world. It's my own design. It's my own remote. Help me to decide. Help me make the most of freedom and the pleasure. Thank you for listening, folks. Thank you for taking me and Sabrina to that concert.
Thank you.
Oh, it was great.
Dude, it was great, too.
You're like thanking me. You took me.
It was fun.
It was fun. It was a good time. Ladies and gentlemen, Scott Boland does this awesome show from this basement, the ultimate man cave, called
Good Company.
Good Company.
All the shirts you wear.
All the shirts, other than tonight. But usually you'll see me and my wife wearing Good Company. She does a lot of the designs for some of the shirts.
Yes.
And man,
3 years ago, Kurt.
There's one of the shirts right here. Come a little closer. Come a little closer. Come a little bit
Good
closer.
company. Good company.
Good company.
Good company. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night. But guys, if you ever get a chance, please check out my buddy Scott Boland at Good Company, guys. He interviews rock stars and all sorts of stuff like that, man. It's incredible.
Thank you.
All right, guys. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to play you Sorry to Be Out of Your Sight for just a second. But this is a night that went down in history right here. I told Sabrina, I said I had some surprises for you tonight. This is the night, if you can see the picture, this is the night that me and Scott and Sabrina and Christy, we saw Elton John. Then we saw him from like the 15th row, guys. And I got to tell you, it was one of the greatest nights ever. And I asked Scotty, I was like, whenever I saw this picture, I was like, what Elton song do you want to do? And Scotty picked this one right here.
Almost Famous.
No, easy.
Easy. I didn't say the song, man.
Don't give it away. By the way, guys, if you ever get a chance to watch the movie Almost Famous, it's truly one of the greatest movies of all time, guys. By the way, our in-house audience, y'all just consider yourselves like that. Y'all cheer for us after we finish the song, if you don't mind. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go, guys. We love you, and we thank you for hanging with us. Do you love them?
I love them.
You love them. All right, here we go. Here's a little Almost Famous, and dedicated to the night that me and Sabrina and Christy and Scott saw Elton John, guys. It was one of the greatest nights ever.
We laughed.
We laughed. We cried. We drank.
Yeah,
it was a great night.
One
All
or
right,
two.
here we go. See if y'all remember this. Blue jean baby, LA lady, with Caesars for the band, pretty eyes, a pirate smile. You marry a music man. Ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, a tiny dance in my head. Jesus freeze out in the street, handing tickets out for gold. Turning back, she just laughed. The boulevard is not that bad. Ghetto man, he makes in the auditorium, looking on, she sings a song, but what she knows to do she hum. But oh, how I feel so real out here, when no one near, only you. You can't hear me when I sing softly, slowly. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Sheets of lead, had a busy day today. misty eyes and a pirate smile. You marry a music man, ballerina. You must have seen her. She was dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, a tiny dance in my head. Oh, how it feels so real, Lottie. No one did, only you. You can't hear me when I sing softly, slowly. Sing along with us, here we go. Hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. Had a busy day today. Oh yeah. Thank you very much for listening, guys. The great Elton John. Say hey, Scotty.
Hey! Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty.
Here we go. Hey, Elton John. Say hey, Scotty. Thanks, man.
Oh, no, thank you.
I'll see you later.
No!
Hey.
You got to stay. You got to stay. It's going great. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to do you a song right now. This is one from back in 1993. 93, 94 era right here. Whenever I first found out that I could kind of sing a little bit. And I used to put this cassette tape. It was a cassingle. You remember cassette singles?
Oh, I love casingles.
You remember going to the sound shop in
Turtles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you remember the sound shop?
Yeah.
In
the mall.
In the mall.
Yeah,
in the mall. Yes.
Yeah.
Way
Overpriced too.
Yeah, way overpriced.
Yeah.
But we used to go in there and get these cassette singles, and this was one of the main ones I had. And Scotty B, he has a framed poster on the wall right here from Billy Joel. You actually saw
New York, yeah.
You saw Billy Joel at
I
Madison Square Garden.
Yeah.
And you didn't take me.
I didn't.
You did not take me and Sabrina. And for that, I will never forgive you. But we're going to do a song right now from Billy Joel right here from the River of Dreams album right here. And I hope you enjoy it, folks. Here we go. In the middle of the night, I'm a woman in my sleep. From the mountains of fame to a river so deep, I must be searching for some secret alone. But the river is wide and it's too hard to cross. Even though I know the river is wide, I walk down every evening instead of the shore. Trying to cross to the opposite side, I've been mightily fine. I've been looking for in the middle of the night. I'm a woman in my sleep, through the valley of peace, to rivers so deep. I must be looking for something so undefined, that it can only be seen by the eyes of the blind. In the middle of the night, Mr. Scott Bowling on that cajon drum right here. Well now, not sure about life after this. God knows I've never been a spiritual man. But at times I find I'm wading near the river that has run to the promised land. In the middle of the night, I'm a woman in my sleep, through the valley of fear, to a river so deep. We all into the ocean, we all start in the street. We're all turning low. little Billy Joel right there for you. Throw up some hearts. Throw up some likes. Throw out a share if you get a chance, guys, because we need all the love we can get. We're tired of being the best kept secret around. All right, here we go. All right, we got another one. One of Scotty's favorite movies of all time right here.
Yes, I've seen it 1,400 times. It's great.
Lisa knows about that.
Walk the Line right here, folks. How many remember? I remember. I think Bo, my firstborn, was just born whenever this movie came out. Right here, guys. So Walk the Line. We're gonna do you a little Johnny Cash tribute for any fans of Johnny Cash out there. Lisa, are we getting some likes out there?
Oh yeah, we got plenty of likes.
Oh yeah, all right. Likes and shares. We need shares. Share us with the world, folks. We're tired of being the best kept secret in the basement.
We should play
We're
Share.
tired of being in the basement.
Let's
folks.
play Share. Share.
I'm kidding. All right. Oh, I'll be Cher. You be Sonny. All right. All right, folks. We're gonna do a little Johnny Cash for you right here. I'll be Johnny. Scotty's gonna be June. All right. Here we go.
There you go.
This goes out to my friend Beth right here. Oh, love is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring, bound by wild desire, liable into a ring of fire. Here we go. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And burn, 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 that ring of fire. That ring of fire. Let it burn. Oh, the taste of a love is sweet when hearts like ours meet. I feel for you like a giant. Oh, the fire went wild. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Let it burn. I fell into a burning ring of fire. I went down, 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 and the flames went higher. And burns, burns, that ring of fire, that ring of fire. Let it burn. Thank you for listening, folks. Little Johnny Cash there for you guys. Coming live, if you're just joining us, welcome. We're coming live from the ultimate man cave of all time. My buddy Scotty
It's a
B,
good cup of Joe.
Scott Bowling.
Hey, remember that? Cup of Joe.
That's a good cup of Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
That was from Monsters vs. Aliens. You remember that? That's a good cup of Joe.
It's a good cup of Joe.
Do you remember? You remember that movie?
Yeah.
You don't. I can see it in your eyes. He's like looking at the camera now. Anyway, so by the way, folks, on Scotty's walls are some of the greatest albums of all time, and I mean you can just check it
Sheryl
out.
Crow.
With Sheryl Crow. Now, I
Remember?
remember that record. I
Yeah.
remember Sabrina had that record right there. All I wanna do is have some fun. But
There's a lot of other stuff.
I
White
remember
Zombie,
she
you like
got that record. Motley Crue, Dr. Feelgood. I remember that. I also remember this one. This was one of my favorite records. One of the records that got me into country music. Garth Brooks, Rope in the Wind right here, baby. Sound is down, but we can hear it on Facebook. Oh. It's one of the greatest albums of all time right here, folks. Rope in the Wind, Rope in the Wind.
And Garth Brooks has an amazing documentary out. I saw it today on Netflix.
On Netflix. All right.
There you go.
No, keep.
Here's your pick, son.
Oh, did it fly on?
Yeah.
I dropped my pick. It landed on his drum. But anyway, here's a little song by Garth Brooks from the Rope in the Wind album. Well, his eyes are cold and restless, and his wounds have almost healed. She gave half a Texan just to chain away he feed. For she knows his love's in Tulsa, she knows he's gonna go. But it ain't no woman in flesh and blood, it's that damn old rodeo. That's frozen blood, it's the dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. Wide in the dark, going in the bubble, he'll win the next go round. His bruise and chance, his camel has, his bird and a lot of gold. Those the rains and the joy, the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. But she does her best to hold him, but his love comes to call. And his fever red controls the man, her bass against the wall. And it's so long that I see you, and it's time for him to go. No woman wants her cowboy, all he wants is a rodeo. As it flows of blood, as it dust and mud, it's the roar of a Sunday crowd. Wide in the moon, going in the bubble, he'll win and let his go round. His smooth the chance, his camel hands, his bird and a lot of gold. The rope, the praise, and the joy, the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. It'll drive a cowboy crazy, it'll drive a man insane. He'll sell off everything he owns just to pay to play the game. And a broken home and some broken bones is all it'll have to show. For all the years that he spent chasing his dream called rodeo. As it flows of blood, as the dusty mud, as the roar of a Sunday crowd. So wide in the mud, going in the bubble, he'll win and the next go round. His smooth the chance, his camel hands, his bird and a lot of gold. The ropes and the rains and the joy, the pain, and they call the thing a rodeo. The bronze and the blood, it's the steers and the mud, they call the thing rodeo. Wah, wah. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hope everybody's having a good time with us tonight. Y'all send us some requests and stuff like that, guys. We thank you so much for listening. Are you having a good time, Scott?
I'm having the best time of my life.
I'm having the best time of my life. All right, here we go. Here we go, folks. Oh, yeah. Gotta make sure it's not getting in the... All right, there we go. All right. Here we go, here we go. All right. We got another record right here. We got another record that I wanted to show you. It's from one of my favorite records of all time. Do you remember Bruce Hornsby?
Yes.
Bruce Hornsby, dude. Me and Sabrina went and saw Bruce Hornsby back
In the day.
No, that was back. It was back in the day, but it's back in like 2000, about 2006, 2007 maybe. And we had a babysitter come and see us. We went to Chastain Park, and dude, there were so few people. Not a knock on Bruce, but there were so few people there that he was like, everybody move a little, because me and Sabrina, we're nosebleed people. We had the nosebleed section, and he was like, everybody move closer, and everybody moved down at Chastain Park and got close to him because there were so few people there.
Wow.
And he was like, y'all start calling out requests. And man, he started just, we were like, Madeline Ray. And he was like, I'm going to save that one for the end, but that's a good request. And stuff like that,
so
man.
Cool.
It was incredible. And we're going to do you a little Bruce Hornsby right here, folks.
You hold that, yeah.
Speaking of Bruce Hornsby, Scotty's got the one from Madeline and Rain. What was the name of this record? The Way It Is.
The Way It Is. Oh, that's the way it is.
That's just the way it is. Oh, man, he's got this record frame with the cassette tape. We're OG people. We're OG. Original gangster, folks. All right. We're going to give you a little song by Bruce Hornsby and the Range right here. I actually got to hang out with the bass player from Bruce Hornsby and the Range. He actually became a fan. He lived in Atlanta. And he used to come with David, my buddy David Finken. He used to come out to Blackstone and hear me and Jimmy and Taylor play. And he was the bass player from that record. And man,
that's so cool.
Dude, the part, he always said it was a pain, was the song, That's Just the Way It Is. There's a bass part, it goes, and he said that was the hardest part he ever had to play in the studio. So we're going to give you a little bit of Bruce Hornsby right here, folks. For anyone who remembers Bruce Hornsby, Bruce, if you're watching tonight, which I'm sure you're not, but in case this ever gets back to you, you're the man, my brother. Well, the song came and went like the time that we spent hiding out from the rain under the carnival tent. Laughed and she'd smile, it would last for a while. You don't know what you got till you lose it all again. Listen to the mandolin rain, oh listen to the music calling, oh listen to my heart break every time she runs away. Listen to the banjo wind, sad song, little love. Oh, listen to my tears roll down my face as she turns to gold. Cool evening dance, listen to the bluegrass band, takes a chill from the air. They play the last song. I'll take my time, oh, keeping you off my mind. But there's moments that I find I'm not feeling so strong. Listen to the mandolin rain, oh, listen to the music calling, oh, listen to my heart break every time she runs away. Listen to the banjo wind, sad song, little love. Oh, listen to my tears roll down my face as she turns to gold. Running down Valley Shore, she did love the sound of the summer snow. Lay on the lane like a mandolin, just washing her away once again, oh again. Cool evening dance, listen to the bluegrass band, takes a chill from the air. They play the last song. I'll do my time, oh, keeping you off my mind. But there's moments that I find I'm not feeling so strong. Listen to the mandolin rain, oh, listen to the music calling. Listen to the banjo wind, sad song, little love. Down my face as she turns to go. Listen to the tears roll down my face as she turns to go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you very much for listening, y'all. Little Bruce Hornsby and the Range right there for you. You remember Bruce?
Yes, dude. You're really good at that too, the harmonica.
Oh, thanks.
Harmonica.
Harmonica.
That's on
harmonica. Little close. All right. All right. This one goes out to Fiona. I can't get too close; it'll feedback. But this one goes out to Fiona right here, guys. Fiona, I love you, darling. My biggest fan of all time, Fiona right here. I love you, darling. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Here's a little John Denver for Fiona right here. Here's the road. Almost 7, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, going like a free country road. Take me on to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me on the country road. All my memories, they gather round her. Night lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Used to taste the moonshine, teardrops in my eye. Country road, take me on to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me on the country road. I hear a voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get up, feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Country road, take me on to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me on the country road. Oh, take me on down country road. Thank you for listening, folks. Thank you so much for listening. That's one for you, Fiona. I love you, darling. Thank you. It's not unusual. I don't know. It's not unusual, Nolan. But I love you, Nolan, and I do happen to know that Nolan does love some Jim Croce right here. Do you love Jim Croce? Did you ever see him live?
No.
Me either, because he died.
Died in a plane crash,
He
right?
died in a plane crash. But if he hadn't died in that plane crash,
You were in high school when he died, right?
old jokes. Old jokes. I'm getting old jokes here,
He was
folks.
in elementary school.
I haven't heard from you.
True, yeah.
I haven't heard from you guys, my studio audience, all night. He makes an old joke at me. Everybody giggles and laughs. All right, folks. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to give you my favorite Jim Croce tune of all time right here. And believe it or not, this song, I know everybody has their songs, but this song, being a musician, you have to kind of, anyway, a working musician, you have to have your things that keep you going, because let's just say the music business can be a little rough at times, and it can beat you down to a pulp. But you have your family, you've got your good friends, and you've got good songs to keep you inspired during that time. And this is one of those songs right here for me that's always kind of kept me inspired. This one called I Got a Name. By the pine trees lining the winding road, I got a name, I got a name. Like a singing bird and the croaking toad, I got a name, I got a name. And I carry it with me like my daddy did, but I'm living the dream that he gave him. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Like a north wind whistling down the sky, I've got a song, I've got a song. Like a whippoorwill in the baby's cry, I've got a song, well I've got a song. And I carry it with me and I sing it loud. And if you kiss me no way, well I'll go there proud. Yes I will. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. And I'm gonna go there free. Like a fool I am and I'll always be, but I've got a dream, I've got a dream. They can change their minds, but they can't change me, 'cause I've got a dream, well I've got a dream. I know I can share it if you want me to. If you're going my way, well I'll go with you. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Moving me down the highway, rolling me down the highway, moving ahead so life won't pass me by. Thank you for listening, folks. That's one of the songs. Come on, my studio audience. All right. Thank you so much. That's one of those songs that's kept me hanging on through the years with good family, good company, good friends.
Scott Bowling.
And good old Scott Bowling right here. By the way, folks, if y'all don't mind, I'm going to show you. Scott Bowling's original logo for the Good Company show was this right here that my wife, she actually drew Scott right here, sitting behind his drum set with a Kurt Thomas shirt on. I wish that thing had a zoom lens on it. It says Kurt Thomas.
Thank you, Sabrina, for doing that.
It says Kurt Thomas.
It says Kurt Thomas.
On your shirt.
On your shirt.
On your shirt.
You need to get this tattooed on your chest.
No.
I think so.
I'll do it, Scott.
You do it.
Oh mercy. Oh mercy. All right, folks. If y'all don't mind, I've given you a little bit of everything tonight. Me and Scotty have, but haven't given you a little bit of me. If you don't mind, I'm going to do a song from my buddy Scott Bowling, who was kind enough to take one of my songs and he named his show that he films here in this basement after it. This is a little song called Good Company. And on this Friday night, I'm in good company, my friends. Awesome. Good company, my brother. Here we go. I hope you're all in good company tonight. Caught your eye last week when you walked by and swept me off my feet. Said, come with me for a while. The way you laughed and smiled told me it was meant to be. Meant to be. There's a full moon shining down. Won't you come howling with me? Your hand girl, I'm crazy about you. The kind of thing you can't explain, the way you're always on my brain, makes me not knowing what to do. But it's so cool. There's a woman shining down. Won't you come howling with me? Ah, ooh. Well, honey, let your hair hang down. No one around that I can see. Just you and me. So nice to be. Good company. This is Scott Bowling on the ship, baby. Oh, come on, right? Well, now I could go on and on and on about all the little things that you do to turn me on and on and on. There's a full moon shining down. Won't you come howling with me? Ah, ooh. Wanna let your hair hang down. No one around that I can see. Just you and me. So nice to be. Good company. Yeah, good company. Ah, ooh. Good company. Ah, ooh. Good company. Oh. Ah. Ow. Thank you very much for listening, y'all. Thank you so much, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. We got more to go.
Yes.
We got more to go.
We got more to
Are
go.
you having fun?
I'm having fun. You having fun?
Scotty's having fun.
Yeah.
I hope everybody out there is having fun with us tonight, guys. Everything sounding good? Sweetness. All right. All right. From the Peanut Gallery over here. Everybody's having a good time, guys. I love y'all. You having fun?
I'm having fun.
I'm
You
having fun. I hope y'all are, guys. I love you. That's what we do this for, anyway. If y'all don't mind, this is another show. No.
Huh? What?
I was thinking
Hey.
that me and you had saw Lionel Richie together.
We did.
With our wives, of course. No, we didn't.
No, we saw him with our other wives.
Yeah.
No.
No, no,
Hey,
no,
I'm just kidding.
Easy. Anyway, we have not seen Lionel Richie
Together?
Together. We have to go together.
Yeah, we do.
Well, yeah. We're gonna take the wives, believe me. But we haven't seen Lionel. We've both seen Lionel Richie, but we just haven't seen him together. Anyway, folks, so we're gonna give you a little Lionel Richie right here, folks. This I love you. Here we go. Here we go. You saw him. Was it great?
I did see him. It was great.
Was it? How many times you seen him?
A few, like 3 times.
Well, I've only seen him once. So, but I saw him at the Fox. Where'd you see him?
I saw him in Vegas.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyway, so wow.
Wow.
He saw him in Vegas.
Yeah.
He saw Lionel
In Vegas.
topless. All right. See if y'all remember this. Well, my friends, the time has come. Raise the roof and have some fun. Throw away, leave work to be done. Let the music play on, play on, play on. Everybody sing, everybody dance. Lose yourself in wild romance. Go to party, Cuambo, Visa, River. Come on and sing along. Go to party, Cuambo, Visa, River. Come on and sing along. Here we go. All night long, all night, all night, all night long, all night, Thank you very much for listening, folks. Hope all of y'all are having an awesome time all night long with me and Scott Bowling, right?
Oh yeah.
Are you having fun?
Me too. Yes. Yes.
Are you having fun?
Woo!
Me too.
Me too.
Me too.
Yes, I
All right, folks. If y'all don't mind, I'd like to tell you a little story right here. Back in the day.
Back in the day.
There you go. I knew he would say that. Back in the day, me and Scott and my buddy Stoney.
Yes, Stoney.
Stoney Smith, I hope you're watching tonight. We went to the Jazz Fest in New Orleans back in
03, I think. 04. 03, 04, I remember.
Nah, it was before I got married. I got married in 03. 01. 01. We're going with 01. Back in the day, back by 01, we went to Jazz Fest in New Orleans, just the three of us.
Yeah.
And we were waiting to see the great Joe Cocker. We were going to see Joe Cocker. Joe Cocker, God rest his soul,
Yeah,
he's
that's
passed
amazing.
away now. But Joe Cocker, we were waiting to see Joe Cocker. It was like 400 degrees out there. And we saw this huge tent over there. And it said Acura on the tent, like an Acura car. And me and Scott and Stoney, we're like, man, maybe they got some AC in that tent over there. So we walk over there, and they're like, there's a bunch of people with like TV cameras and stuff like that, and they're like, hey man, do y'all want to try this out? And we're like, what is it? They're like, well, you could be in a commercial. Just all you have to do is get in the Acura car, and y'all do something worth.
Perform.
Yeah, just perform something. I was like, boys, just hop in.
Just follow me. That's what he said.
I
was
said,
like, okay.
just follow my lead, boys.
Yeah.
I was like,
we're
we're
drunk out of our minds, so we're like, we should follow our lead. We'll
I
follow
was like,
our lead.
just get in the car, boys. Follow my lead. I'm like, trust me, I'll get us on television with this one. We get in the car and we're like, and Stoney's
He's in the passenger
he's in the
seat.
passenger. Scotty's in the back going,
Oh,
come
yeah.
on. Oh yeah.
I wasn't just doing that. He was singing. Dude.
I was singing.
Like,
No. He started doing it right away.
You guys just follow me, okay?
Just
Oh
follow-
yeah. Oh yeah.
So anyway, we get in that car and I start going, Acura Sally, you better slow the Acura down.
Oh, yeah.
And he's back there going, oh yeah.
That's all I
He
had.
starts doing that, and man, we got out of that car and they're like,
Genius.
that's the greatest thing we've seen all day.
You know what I said? I said, oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He said, oh yeah. So we're gonna give you
This footage doesn't exist anymore. We should give like,
Acura still exists.
I know Acura, but our commercial.
Our commercial does not. Yeah, you can try to find that all you want. You're not gonna
It'd
find
be
that
gold.
thing.
Millions of views.
If Scotty can't find it, it's not out there.
It doesn't
They have
exist.
erased it because of copyright reasons. of
Somebody
course.
watch.
So we're going to give you a little Joe Cocker right here. One from the great one, Mr. Joe Cocker. Seems I've got to hell, change the scene. Every night I have strangest dreams. Imprisoned by the whale, it could have been left here on my own. So we see, I got to leave before I start to scream. Well, someone locked the door, took the key, I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself, though. Yes, sir, I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling too good myself, though. Keep going, brother. Oh, you should took me for one big ride. And every now and then I have to wonder why. Then when I think of you, I start myself a crying. I just can't waste my time. I must get by. Gotta stop believing in all your lies. Well, there's just so much to do before I die. I'm feeling alright. I'm not feeling good myself, no. Yes, sir, I'm feeling alright. I'm not Walker, dedicated to 2000 and maybe 1, maybe 0, maybe.
No, I worked at Trenton in 2002, so it's got to be past 2000. Yeah, 2002.
2002. We're going with 2002.
You sound great on that. That's amazing. I love that.
Oh, thank you for carrying me, my brother. Thank you so much. All right, we got another album framed on Scotty's wall. This album right here came out my senior year of high school, and I still remember me and Sabrina were dating even then, folks. I mean, that's how long we've been together. We've been together since the world began. But I remember she comes to me in the hallway at Lumpkin County High School. And she's like, "Have you heard the new Tom Petty song?" She's like, "Oh, it's so good. It's so good." So I'm going to show you this record right here. Hang with me for about a second and a half. 1 half. This is the record right here, folks. This is the one. It came off the Greatest Hits record right here that my buddy Scott has framed upon his wall. This record, every kid in my school had this record. I don't know if they do that anymore, where kids don't have like CDs or records anymore, but like back in the day, you'd be like, man, everybody had that record. This was one of those records, man. Like, everybody had this thing. So we're going to give you a little bit of Tom Petty. Are you a fan of Tom Petty?
Yes, I love Tom Petty.
Did you ever see Tom Petty?
I did, right before he died.
Oh.
Yeah, in Atlanta.
Right before he died.
I mean, like, right, like a few months.
I saw Tom Petty. I saw Tom Petty live, and it was an incredible night, I think. All right, here we go. If y'all don't mind, we're going to give you this Tom Petty song right here. This is the one that somebody came up to me in the hall, my senior year of high school, and she was just like, "This is a great song." and till this day, it still holds up in every bar I play. Here we go, folks. See if y'all remember this. She grew up in an Indiana town, had a good-looking mom. She never was around, but she grew up tall, and she grew up right with an Indiana boys on an Indiana night. Well, she moved out here at the age of 18, threw the boys are having an awesome. Are you having a good time?
Yes. I have a better answer. Are you having a
yes,
good time?
I'm having a blast. Try that one.
Try that one. I don't know. That's all.
Try that one. I'm having a blast.
I'm having a
Go.
blast.
Try that one.
Try that one.
Okay, folks. If y'all don't mind, this is another show that Scott and Christy and me and Sabrina saw together. Seeing if y'all remember this kind of yacht rockish tune right here. Baby hair and a woman's eye, I can feel you watching in the night. Come along with me while we're waiting for the sunlight. And when I feel cold, you won't be. When I feel a king of one, come and hold me. Well, it's you and me forever. Sarah, won't you slide a while for me, Sarah? If you feel like leaving, you know you can't go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free, you know all you got to do is say so. And when you feel cold, I want you. When you feel king of one, I come and hold you. Well, it's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Won't you smile for a while? And when I feel cold, you won't be. When I feel a king of war, you come and hold me. Well, it's you and me forever. Sarah, smile. Won't you smile a while for me, Sarah? Sarah, smile. Won't you smile for a while? Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Scott Bolin on the djembe drum right here.
Kurt Thomas on the guitar right here.
Scott Bolin does a show from this basement, this very basement right here, guys, called
Good company.
Good Company. Name, he was kind enough to name it after my song, but tell him about some of the people you've interviewed.
So I've interviewed Madonna, Garth Brooks. No, I've had a lot of rock people on here. I've had like Korn,
Dial it back,
Dial it
dial it
back,
back, dial it back.
Jimmy Page, Stairway to Heaven.
Stairway. but sure enough, guys, he's interviewed like Korn.
Yeah, a bunch of rock people, and plus I'm trying to do like more country people. I've reached out to Zach Brown Band, never heard back. But, no, man, thank you for. Hey, talk about your show. You have a show too that's coming soon, right?
Well, I got a show that I'm working on, other than Kurt's Corner, bringing you Kurt's Corner from Scott's basement. But I do have a show. I have my buddy Ed up in Philadelphia. He gave me, he, out of the kindness of his heart, gave me a Martin guitar that was made by C.F. Martin himself in 1846. And he gave me this guitar. He saw me on the Zach Brown boat whenever I got to play on that, and he became a fan. And he gave me this guitar. He flew me up to the Martin factory in Nazareth, Pennsylvania, and spoiler alert, that's going to be on the the final episode of it's going to be a show called Kurt Thomas and the Traveling Miss Martin, and I'm already traveling around all the time anyway, so I was like, why not take this this old guitar with me, a piece of history through my history, and I take it to like Dahlonega, and I take it to my dad's old fishing spot, and you know all the and just a little bit of me, a little bit of my history with history, and it's going to be called Kurt Thomas and the Traveling Miss Martin. Whenever you guys see it out there, please click on it, love it, like it, share it if you get a chance, guys. I love you. It's coming soon, guys. I love you. You ready to play some more music? Are you ready to play some tunes right here? All right, we're going to play you a tune by an obscure artist by the name of Kurt Thomas. All right, here we go. Little drinking song right here. Well, I'm gonna kick back with a bottle of Jack and watch the world go by. Just a 4-string and a 6-string and a Tennessee whiskey high. My worries for another day, today I'm satisfied. Just a kick back with a bottle of Jack, watch the world go by. I got something up in the kitchen, country music on the radio, not a cloud in the sky. Oh my, my, feel a good buzz coming on. Working all week in the city, and I think I deserve a break. Gonna kick off the working shoes I'm wearing and have a little fun today. Yes, I'm gonna kick back with a bottle of Jack and watch the world go by. It's a 4-string and a 6-string and a Tennessee whiskey high. My worries for another day, today I'm satisfied. Just a kick back with a bottle of Jack, watch the world go by. Well, I took some of my buddies, yeah, they say they're coming over soon. Bring a good moonshine and homemade wine, gonna do a little picking too. Nothing wrong with a good time, have a little once in a while. Let's sing a song, time won't on, we know it every smile. We're gonna kick back with a bottle of Jack and watch the world go by. It's a 4-string and a 6-string and a Tennessee whiskey high. My worries for another day, today I'm satisfied. Just a kick back with a bottle of Jack, watch the world go by. Oh yes I am. Well, that Monday morning's rolled around, hit me like a ton of lead. The weekend flew by and the bang of the night landed on my head. So I think I'll call into work today and tell him I won't be around. That rumpled swing is calling my name and it's time for one more round. I'm gonna kick back with a bottle of Jack and watch the world go by. It's a 4-string and a 6-string and a Tennessee whiskey high. My worries for another day, today I'm satisfied. Just a kick back with a bottle of Jack, watch the world go by. Yes, I'm gonna kick back with a bottle of Jack, watch the world go by. Thank you for listening, folks. Thank you so much for listening, guys. Was I your best man at your wedding?
Which one?
No, to Christy.
Yeah.
Was I?
Yes.
Okay. And I gave an awesome speech. I think I did. I feel like I did. It was
great.
It was at
good.
Luna's.
It was good. Yeah.
Luna's in Gainesville. He's just agreeing with everything. You're an alien from another planet. I'm telling you.
Hey, can you give the speech?
I hope y'all are having a good time tonight, guys. All right. Oh, Quarantine Love Song for Mickey.
Oh,
Mickey wants to hear Quarantine Love Song. Have you heard this, Scotty?
No, I mean, yeah, I've heard it. I've never played it, but yeah.
Well, There's a first time for everything. All right, folks. I went to the grocery store, and I came back, and and I had this idea for this song right here. And keep in mind, it's a fictional tune right here because I didn't meet anyone at the grocery store. I mean, at the grocery store these days, you know, you don't meet anybody. They're just like, they won't even hardly make eye contact with you. But I mean, so this, but I wanted to take what we were going through and make it into something that people can enjoy and just, you know, silver lining kind of stuff, if you know what I mean. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this song. It's called A Quarantine Love Story right here. Here we go. Put on my gloves and my face mask. I needed some Mrs. Dash and a few more things from the grocery store. I could smell the hand sanitizer. I was none the wiser. My life would change forevermore. I saw her strolling down aisle 3, searching for the Mayfield ice cream. Who was that masked girl sent here from heaven to completely change my world? The look in her eyes was all that I could see. Yeah, but that was enough for me. On the day that I found love in quarantine. And my heart skipped a beat as I remained 6 feet, and I introduced myself. She agreed to a date just as soon as it was safe, and she picked up her bags and left. Looking back, I have to smile. My heart was as empty as a toilet paper aisle. Who was that masked girl sent here from heaven to completely change my world? The look in her eyes was all that I could see. Yeah, but that was enough for me. On the day that I found love in quarantine. Long for the day we can put these masks away, and we can hug and kiss in style. And on that sweet day, yeah, who's to say we might be walking down a different aisle. Who was that masked girl sent here from heaven to completely change my world? The look in her eyes was all that I could see. Yeah, but that was enough for me. On the day that I found love in quarantine. Thank you very much for listening. Scotty B, come back up here with me, my brother. That was a little acoustic tune right there. And we're going to give you a couple of more songs. Have you got a couple more in you, Scott?
Yeah. I'm like, yeah. Sure, yeah.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's
of
what
course,
I said.
of course,
Yeah,
that's what it meant.
that's what I said.
Sure, yeah.
Dude, you gotta show that the frame I got you over there.
Oh yes, oh yes. Folks, Scotty has a lot of legends on his wall. But this one right here is near and dear to my heart, folks.
Look at that.
Look at this, folks. The Give It Hell Trying record, folks. The story of my life, man. If my kids, my grandchildren's grandchildren look back and hear my music one day, they're going to be like, this is what this guy stood for. That was on this record, folks. I love you guys.
Sabrina did an awesome job.
Oh,
too,
yes. Yes, she did. She did all this. This picture, fun little fact, was actually taken in Cabbagetown in Atlanta. And she cropped me out of it somehow doing her stuff she does. And then she drew like Nashville behind me. And if you look close, it says second fiddle, but it's like got tonight Levon Thomas. Over here is like Jolene's Place and stuff like that. If you don't have one of these record folks, I highly suggest you pick one up. I hear they're not so hard to come by. So please, pick you one up. All right, here we go. If you don't mind, we're going to give you another song off of that record right here. All right. Actually, we've already done Good Company.
Yep.
Yeah, we already did that one.
Hey, what's that song that we pull out the hymns? You remember Way Down Here or something like that?
You want to do that one?
That's a great song.
Well, we should end the night with
Okay,
that.
I'm sorry. Let's do that.
I'm sorry.
It's your show.
No, it's our show. It's our show. Let's end with that one.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, here we go, folks. By the way, here's another one. Scotty has got the coolest pictures. He's got a million pictures on his wall.
Everything.
Another one right here.
Mexico.
This is in Mexico. Whenever I got to, they put me on the roster. I call my buddy Scott Bowling right here. He was kind enough to play this show with me in Mexico at Riviera Maya.
Yes.
At the Hard Rock Cafe.
Food not so good.
The food was rough. The food was rough.
It was rough like a couple weeks after we got
No
home,
doubt,
bro.
like Little Montezuma's Revenge.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kurt called me and was like, something ain't right, man.
Something's not right, dude.
It's like I need to help.
All right, Scotty, enough. Anyway, so I mean, this is us and our beautiful wives right here, and we were actually playing that show with Zach Brown.
That was so good. Cool.
And we're gonna play a little Zach Brown right here. You ready for this, my brother? Are you ready for this?
Y'all ready for this?
Oh no, they were ready for that.
Remember that?
Here's some of that sunny weather music for you folks, guys. I hope y'all are enjoying the summer, folks. It ain't gonna be long before we're all back in it together. Here we go. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. Not a worry in the world and a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today. The plane touched down just about 3 o'clock. The city is still on my mind. The guineas and palm trees danced in my head, still in the baggage line. Like concrete and cars got their own prison bars. Like this life I'm living in. The plane brought me farther. I'm surrounded by water and I'm not going back again. Got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. Not a worry in the world and a cold beer in my hand. Life is good today. Life is good today, yeah. Rio Simbayo con Dios. Yes, I'm leaving Chile. And if you want for the tequila, pretty senoritas, I have no reason to stay. Adios and bayo con Dios. Yes, I'm leaving Chile. I'm gonna land the hussar, roll a big fat one. I take out my guitar and play. Just could not leave, and I better do to my friend. Because my bartender body's been kissed by the sun. The coconut replaces the smell of the bar, and I don't know if it's her or the rum. I got my toes in the water, ass in the sand. Got a worry of the world and a cold beer in my hand. Life is a good day. Life is a good day. Adios and bye, con Dios. Yes, I'm leaving Chile. Yes, and all those muchachas that call me Big Papa when I throw pesos away. Adios and bye, con Dios. Yes, I'm leaving Chile. Somebody do me a favor, don't pour me no Jaeger. I'll grab this guitar and play. And my old condio, going home out of state. Well, señorita, don't quiero, and there's no dinero. I got no money to stay. Adios and my old condio, going back to the day. Oh, gonna grab a bottle of lake and put my ass in a lawn chair, toes in the clay. Not a worry in the world and a PBR on the way. Life is good today. Life is good today. Yes, it is. Thank you very much for listening, folks. Hope y'all are having a good time. Throw a share, throw a like, throw a love. Our studio audience. Woo! Thank you. Thank you so much, guys. Have you got time for a few
Are you
more?
having a good time?
Brother, I'm having the time of my life. All right. Tim Lewis, Uncle Tim, Lewis, and Jamie, my friends. Oh, your friends.
Yeah.
They want to hear. Lisa's friends, Tim, Lewis, and Jamie, they want to hear some Wagon Wheel. Are you up for a little Wagon Wheel, my brother? They say that this was the most covered song ever. So everybody's like, no, it's not cool to play Wagon Wheel anymore. I'm like, you know what? If it got played that much, it's probably a good song. So you know what? We're gonna do it. Okay, here we go. But I gotta throw my own little twist onto it right here. Well, a minute outside of the land of the pine, a couple mile away in North Carolina. Center of the road, then I see headlights. But a minute up the coast from 17 picking a bucket dogwood cloud. Over the Ronnie, I see my baby tonight. Thank you for listening, guys. You got a couple more?
Yeah. Are you having fun?
I'm having a blast. I'm having a blast. Scott Bowling, everybody.
Kurt Thomas, everybody.
How did we meet? For anyone who's interested.
On a beach.
No.
Somewhere on a beach.
No.
We met at Trenton Technology.
We met at Trenton Technology. His father owned a company that I used to work for. I couldn't even check my email, guys. I mean, I still can't hardly check my email. I'm not good with technology whatsoever. I got by on personality alone, guys. I was just like, I'm gonna get paid so low, and I'm gonna be so likable that they won't fire me. That was my theory.
Real fast, Kurt was on my first day there. Kurt was trained.
I was his first date.
Date there,
No. I can't back that up. I can't back that up. There were many before me.
He almost caught the building on fire. He was plugging this thing, and he's like, "See what you gotta do, Scott? You gotta plug this guy in right here, and then start smoking." Remember?
Oh yeah, I remember. I called the boss, Brad. I called him up. I was like, "Dude, I know I'm bothering you at home right now, but I set something really important on fire this morning."
Yes, and then that night, Kurt goes, he was praying. Remember that?
I was praying.
Your mom heard you praying.
Praying I wouldn't get fired. I was like, oh, God, there ain't nobody going to hire me on. So I was like, oh, thank you.
Good.
Thank you.
You're welcome, man.
Thank you for throwing that out there.
Yeah, you're welcome. I got plenty of stories, man.
Oh, man, we got stories upon stories, folks, guys. But thank y'all for tuning in with us. I'm Kurt Thomas.
I'm Scott Bowling.
Scott Bowling. And, guys, if y'all get a chance to help us out, we have y'all can use my Venmo, and it's written on the thing right above where we're going live right here. And we also have a PayPal thing. Please help us out if you get a chance, guys. If not, I'm just glad y'all hung out with us tonight, guys. Thank you so much. Have you had fun?
I had fun. Did you have fun?
I had a great time. I love taking Kurt's Corner mobile, and we're gonna see.
Thanks for letting me play.
Letting you. Thank you for hosting in this awesome man cave basement. Thanks, y'all,
man.
and thank y'all for tuning in, guys. I hope y'all had an awesome time with us tonight. Have you got a couple more?
Yes, sir.
All right. Yes, sir.
Are you ready?
Sir.
Yeah. Sorry. I don't have a comeback. Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. Just kidding. Needed a friend. And the way I feel now is I'll be with you to the end. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. Yes, I'm on my way. To see that a woman like you going around for a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Here we go. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow, and I know just where I'm going. Troubles and I've thrown them all away. Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. I'm stuck on you. Got this feeling down in my soul I just can't lose. Yes, I'm on my way. Needed a friend. And the way I feel now is I'll be with you to the end. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Lionel. I love you guys. Thank y'all. We got one more for you tonight. We thank you for hanging out with us. I'm Kurt Thomas.
I'm Scott Bowling.
Yes, please check out my buddy Scott Bowling with Good Company. If you get a chance, guys, please look it up. He interviews some amazing rock stars and stuff like that. And this very man cave, this very basement right here. I love it, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out. My studio audience, thank y'all for hanging out with us tonight, guys. I hope y'all had an awesome time, guys. I hope y'all had fun.
Dude, thank you for being here, man. This is awesome, man.
Dude, thank you. Thank you so much. Amazing. I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. And my next guest, who's going to be on Kurt's Corner, guys, my buddy Mike McCauley. I'm going to be he's on the saxophone. He's going to be my next guest on Kurt's Corner. So please, y'all check out that. I mean, as soon as I find out if I'm, anytime somebody wants a backyard party or something like that, you got to grab it. So it's like, I have to wait a minute before I schedule it. But it's going to be great. I'll be informing y'all whenever it's going on. So I love you guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank you, Scott.
Thank you, brother.
Appreciate
it, man.
No,
awesome.
Thank you for having me, my brother. All right. Going to give you one of all the records that we pulled off your walls to show tonight. We did not pull Six Strings and a Prayer.
Oh,
my record that has this song on it right here.
You won a competition with this song too, right? You opened up for Kenny Chesney on this song.
No.
What?
That was Mighty America.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Anyway.
Same album.
But I did. It was the same album. Were you there that night?
No.
No. It was a great night, folks. All right, folks. Here's a little song. My buddy Chris Smith. You know Chris?
I know Chris. He's a man.
Chris Smith in Dahlonega, Georgia. He affectionately calls this song number 11. It's called Way Down Here. I love you guys. Thank you for being with us tonight. Hope y'all had an awesome time. Last part of my song, so I never forget where I come from or one day where I'm going to hang out with my dad. Y'all turn to page 333 in your red book. We're gonna pass a collection plate. Here we go. Goes something like this. Some land morning where the slime is so wide, fly away to a home on gossip. Night. Thank you all so much for being with us tonight, guys. My studio audience, I love you guys. Thank y'all.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, guys. Kurt's Corner meets Good Company. Scott Bowling and Good Company. I love you guys. Thank you so much.